Okay, um, here we are in Photoshop. We have to do a little bit of work with the grid on and type tool. And also in this, I want to just look at layers quick, kind of show you how that's working on the right-hand side, and just a quick peek at your history and see that that's kind of recording as you're going. Okay, so just to cover cropping one more time, I'm going to pick a different image. Let's get like a line one. This is a good one. So we'll look at this one. Okay, again, image is here. Crop tool is right here. Click on that. And I don't have to do anything with the settings again. It just brings it up because I just set those. So again, Um, here is my crop set to 200 pixels by 200 at 72 resolution. Okay, so again, if I want to adjust this, I can left click. Oop, sorry, this all went black. Let me hit escape. Get out of there. Okay, click in there, and again, and I can move it around. Okay, again, finding where's the best crop. Okay, and again, if I wanted to make it a little bit smaller, or I could get like a little bit more dramatic. I don't have too much to do with this one. I'm just going to kind of leave it, basically you're trying to decide like, how is the line? So this one's a line, the one I did before is obviously um, dot. So, you know, how is it activating the space the best? That's the idea of the crop. It's trying to heighten the sense of your main idea of that photograph. So I'm going to go for like right like that and then hit enter. Again, it looks super small, but if I see up here, oh, my percentage is now 16 point whatever. Before I did Control plus, but if you do want to zoom in using the tool panel, I'm going to click on the little um, magnifying glass and I can zoom in. And there I'm at 100%. If I want to zoom out, I can hold down the Alt key and I can click and I zoom out. Zooming in, zooming out. Okay. So to select everything, I'm going to do Control A. And then to copy it, I'm going to go Control C, go to my project, and I can, where am I? I'm like zoomed way in. Okay. And then I'm going to paste it. Control V. Okay, so now let's just look real quick at our layers panel and see what's going on. Remember, this is one of the panels you want to have open. Again, if you don't have it open, go to Window and find it, Layers. Okay, so here we have layer 1, layer 2, and now we can start moving these things around. Okay, I'm going to click on the Move tool. And one thing I want you to note about the Move tool, which this is really going to make your life a lot easier, is to have auto select clicked on up here. Okay, if it's not clicked on, then I have to click on the layer that I want to move and then move the thing. It's really a great time saver. So I'm going to have auto select on. So Photoshop knows whatever you're hovering over, you want to move. So I'm going to move this. Okay. So now let's get that grid back on. View, show. This is going to help you line everything up. Grid. Okay. So now I can start lining these things up. Okay. Now the idea is you're going to have a line of point, a line of line. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 more points, 3 more lines, so for a total of 4, and then 4 planes. Okay, so it's 4, 4, and 4. All right, now your goal is to have everything with like an even spacing. Okay, so that might mean at some point, zooming in, with my spacing here. All right, so we want to have nice, even spacing all around. Okay, so line them up. I would say get them all in there and just start moving them around. All right, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to grab my type tool. And the type tool is just the letter T. I'm going to click on it. And for this, we're not really going to get into any font, choices or whatever like that. Just pick something simple. But up here, I can choose my font. So from my drop down, it's going to take a second. I'll pick like a real simple. Oh, there's Joker Man. I'll pick like a real simple Century Gothic. That's a nice clean font. All right, and set to regular. Okay, that like has bold or italic. 14 point, that's probably good. And then way over here is my color. What's the color of the font? We just want black. Okay, so if yours is like set to red or whatever, just kind of move your bullseye down to here, pick black, and then hit OK. All right, so I'm just going to click in here. And now is where we write what we think is going on. So if I just click, you can see it brings in this lorem ipsum, and I can just start typing. This will be Pierce. And active, because I think it's activating the space. Okay, so now I can zoom in, I can see, oh yeah, all right, there it is. Okay, does it need to be bigger? That's probably okay. If I need to move it, I can grab my move tool. Oh, yeah, maybe it should be a little bit bigger. Okay, I can just line it up with that. Okay, and I'm just gonna go, pretty sure that's a typo, and just keep going. So if I want to fix that typo, okay, how do I get back into there? So over in my layers panel, I can just double click on the T. I find that the easiest. And then I can click in there. Pierce. All right. And then I can hit enter. Oops, not enter. Sorry. Just hit the check mark. Oop. All right. So there we go. Okay. So now to save this, as we're all done, okay, we want to save it 2 times. All right. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to first do a save. Okay. And I'll call it Project 1. It's already named. If like I'm done with it, I can add the extension FNL for final. And right here it says Photoshop file. Okay. And I can hit save. All right. And you could do this if like you're, stopping halfway or something. And then I want to, because I want to hand it in as a JPEG, I'm going to go to File, Save As, and right here where it says Save As Type, I'm going to hit the drop down, pick plain old JPEG, and then Save. And we want to save it at large, maximum. Okay, so my Photoshop file is still open. You can see up here the extension is PSD. Okay, and that JPEG is going to be near right here. Oh, no, right here. That's an old one, right here. Okay, and the JPEG will not be in layers. So that's why we want to save this as a PSD first. So we have it in layers if we ever need to correct it or move anything, whatever we need to do. Okay, so once you're done, you're going to take that JPEG and you're going to submit it on Blackboard. And that's it. All right. Great.